Good morning. This is Scott Peterson and Paul Peterson. We will be hosting you for this session of Book Talk. We're sorry that Kristen Loberg could not be here tonight. She will return on Monday. The book that we are reviewing today is called The Village That Vanished by Ann Grifalconi and illustrated by Kadir Nelson.
Yeah.
And with a quick wardrobe change and having a baby, and we're back to Book Talk with Scott Peterson, and Paul had to go to bed, so he can't join us for the rest of the episode. Well, we have with us here literary expert Ezekiel Scott. He just arrived yesterday from In Utero University. Would you like to share with us your comments on this book, Ezekiel? You think, yeah, you got that sauce in your mouth? Okay, I'll just read your notes for us. Well, Ann Grifalconi. Oh, you ready to talk? There you go. Ann Grifalconi frames this heroic coming-of-age story within the context of a traditional storytelling. The narrative begins and ends with a picture of children gathered around local elder or professional folkteller. He's often called a griot in the Bantu cultures. They listen attentively as he weaves his tale of resilience, salvation, and maturation. You want to say something, buddy? Okay, I'll keep talking. Breathtaking illustrations transport the reader and listeners to a village of the Yao people in Southeast Africa. Kadir Nelson captures the beauty of the land and people through richly contrasted tones in the warm sun, soil, and village scenes, against cool blues and greens of night skies, foliage, and river scenes, and all decorated with exquisitely patterned cultural garb. I like how you put that, buddy. Nelson celebrates the robust features and characteristics of the Yao people with careful attention to line, texture, and detail. There you go. To further bolster this book's selling points, Grifalconi assigns competence and value to several marginalized demographics, including African tribal cultures, women, the elderly, and children. Her protagonists include 3 generations of female leaders who each contribute to a rich history of resilience and resurgence through courage, connection to the land, spiritual depth, and oratorical skill, showcasing intuitive female brilliance. Grifalconi offers explicit pronunciation guidance, so you don't have to trip over her heroine's authentic Yao names: Abikanile, Njamile, and Chimwala. Although this story is styled in the authentic manner of traditional storytelling, it is not an authentic traditional story. Who knew? Furthermore, many oral cultures have strict ordinances regarding who can tell their stories, how they tell them, and when they should be told. Additionally, oral storytelling may rely on the expertise and wisdom of the professional storyteller to highlight subtle nuances and variations for the occasion or audience. And finally, the community often plays an important role in remembering and reciting the stories, adding to the highly context-embedded meaning of each story. So anytime you try to translate and congeal a fluid and context-rich storytelling experience into a permanent, decontextualized story reading, something will be lost. If you have deep concerns about the ongoing appropriation of marginalized cultures, this may not be the book for you. However, Ezekiel's appraisal of traditional values, an element of diverse representation, and an applauding of feminine virtues and achievements may be merit enough to add this inspirational and attractive book to your collection.